Hey everybody, I hope you guys are all doing okay. Welcome back to Let's Play Siralim Ultimate. Now I gotta tell you, I'm back to this game a lot earlier than I thought I would be. So what happened was, I think when I last left you I said I'd be gone for a few weeks because I'd be getting back to work, that kind of thing. But what happened was, well, the background is that I work at a certain university in the Toronto area, and there is a strike at that university. Now it's complicated because I'm not part of the union that's on strike. I'm not part of any union. I'm actually an independent contractor. But because it's on strike, certain things have gotten disrupted, and that means on certain days I will either not be working at all or I'll be working from home, which is fine. You know, I don't really mind. I am not going to offer a political opinion one way or another on the strike itself, except to say that I hope it gets resolved in a way that everybody considers to be fair and just, including the students. That's all I'm going to say about that. But one consequence is that I'm going to have a lot more free time right now, and it calls into question some of the free time that I might have later on, because my early plans were that, okay, when the semester ends, I'll have a certain amount of free, like a couple of free weeks to do things. Depending on how long the strike goes, they might condense the rest of the semester and then start this summer semester earlier. I mean, you don't need to know the details. The gist of it is that I feel that it would be prudent to get some of this recording done now, as opposed to waiting for the strike to end and whatever hypothetical time off I may or may not have after that. And this, of course, is the first proper episode that I have decided to record following the 10 episodes of farming. Now, I'm not going to recap everything we got from the farming, except to say that it was a very lucrative indeed. We got a whole lot of cards, completed a whole lot of card sets, found some nether stones, found some skins, found some other rare encounters, found a rare creature, the mogwai, and other fun things. But now, it's time for me to get back into playing the game properly. By properly, I mean setting aside usually an hour, but this episode is going to go a little bit longer than that. Setting aside a bunch of time and then just playing for a good solid chunk, and then I stop playing, and then I'm done for the day or for a couple of days. That's how I like playing. And as productive as it was playing in, the way that it was in the farming sessions, it does, like, when you're only playing like 10 minutes at a time, 20 minutes at a time, you don't build that engagement with the game. That true enjoyment from, spending. It's kind of like if you're watching an episode and like of a TV show, and instead of watching it all in one go, you just watch 10 minutes in the morning, and then 20 minutes in the evening, and then half an hour the next day. I mean, you'll get it done, but it won't necessarily feel the same as if as it would have if you had done it all in one sort of contiguous session. Anyway, that's a long-winded way of me to say that this session is going to be uninterrupted, unless the laptop dies. But let's not even why even mention that as a possibility, Ali? Why must you always catastrophize? Anyway, let's put negative thoughts out of our mind and think about what we're going to do today. And let me just tell you, you will have known this from the video description, from the video thumbnail. You saw who was in the crosshairs in the thumbnail. This episode, we are going to be taking down Appocranox, and we're going to be going as far as we can get. As far as we can get. Right now, a maximum difficulty level of 13. We're going to try to get all the way all the way to 15. All the way to 15. Oh, not 15, all the way to 50. And in order to do that, we're going to have to make some changes to our build, starting with anointments. Anointments. So there are a couple anointments that I've really only been using because they were helpful while I was farming. Shimmer is definitely going to stay. Curse of Fragility, potentially useful, but I prefer things that are going to give us defense. What's going to give us defense? Well, let me first make sure that everything else is fine. So let's keep retention. And Singleton, not really necessary for this one. Speed could be in, like, speed accumulation, you know, playing the long game kind of thing. This could be... this could be interesting. This could be... Actually, no, we're not really using on defend effects that much. So I think I'm just gonna be boring. I'm just gonna go cleric. I'm gonna go inner light. Just flat 40% damage reduction. Sounds pretty good to me. Consecrated ground. That's not really gonna matter. So yeah, let's take that. And I think that's 5 out of 5 anointments. And hang on, is Onslaught something we need? I think Onslaught is something we need. Onslaught being a Reaver anointment, I believe. Yeah, okay. And this is just more damage reduction and extra damage on top of that. This could be good, because if we're counting on battles to go past the battle fatigue point. Oh yeah, even the odds, I am gonna not take that, and I'm gonna go, what was that? Reaver anointment? Stimulation, I think. Let's just go with stimulation. Make sure that we have some sort of insurance policy, because if we're gonna count on battles going long, we need to defend ourselves from the negative effects of them going long. So I'm gonna take a look at some of my artifacts. So Blight Boots, Blight Sword. I'm not gonna mess with these. This is the IDR sword. Not gonna mess... the IDR meaning indirect damage reduction. Not gonna come into play for this one. And... yeah, okay, there's that. So, what I'm gonna have to do is... because we're fighting Appocranox, we're gonna have to make... and because we're trying to... oh, what am I doing? I need to go to creatures. And because we're trying to take this seriously, we're gonna have to make some changes. I'm gonna have to get rid of Overkill. I'll keep Big Brained. I'm gonna get rid of Overkill. I'm gonna get rid of Goad. Now here's the thing. I'm just gonna have to craft a new sword for this. A new sword and new boots. New sword, new boots. Sounds good. Although maybe it shouldn't even be a sword. Maybe it should be something that does something on turn or on cast. But definitely I need to craft a new set of boots. Trait launcher boots is probably something we're never gonna use. But let's hold on to those anyway. What does Silver Tether do? Empty nether slot as well. You know what, let's just create a new set of boots. And create a staff, which will occasionally do stuff when we cast something, and most of the time we're going to be casting, or just on turn. How about on turn? Yeah, let's just do 2 pairs of boots, and let's rename them right now. I think we're gonna let's call it GOT. Oh my god. G boots. Oh my god, come on. One. And similar situation with this, GOTG boots 2. And these are kind of just going to be, I might never use them after this. One thing I should mention, I don't know if I mentioned this, in fact I don't think I mentioned this in the last episode, is that I am gonna build a dedicated Gate of the Gods clearing party. But it's gonna be a whole project, and I was in the mood to get into the action a little bit quicker, like just get into some fights, as opposed to spending an hour building an entire party. And so it's easier for me to start fighting the Gate of the Gods with the party we already have, rather than the one that we're about to build. I will build it, but I'm gonna wait until, I'm gonna rest a couple more days after this, like relax, you know, because, you know, work has been stressful, you know, the situation. But for this one, aside from it being easier to get, you know, immediately stuck into the Gate of the Gods, I also really want to see how well our build is going to do against one of the gods when we try to push things all the way. Right, having said all of that, let's get back to this thing. Alright. Alright. Alright, keep going. Alright. Now what do I want? I think I just want to do health in terms of what I want on both of these. Like pure health. Pure health. Here, there we go. And now the trick slot. Spells are more potent. Less damage from all sources is a must. I can't put 2 of the same one. No, I can't. Okay. And I think we'll go with Nature Crippler. And a trait slot. For the trait slot, I'm gonna have to do some looking up. So I need to go to my bestiary, because there's one giant trait material, and then there's one Paragon trait material that I really want. So the Cosmic Giant, a Cosmic Boulder is what I want to put. Cosmic Boulder. So socket. Where are you? There you are. Plenty of these. And for a spell slot, you know what? I'm gonna put. I'm gonna craft a couple Clayman. And I'm just gonna put both of them on these two. All right. Yeah. So continue socketing this. No need to upgrade it if you're just socketing it. And another. What sort of nether stone could we put? Can we? Man, let's not worry about nether stones. Let's not worry about that too much. I need to also look up what the Paragon thing is called. Oh, wrong place. The Ruby Paragon. Sorry, no, not the Ruby Paragon. The what was it? Bismuth. Am I? Topaz? Sapphire. Sapphire Paragon. All creatures take 50% less damage, including the enemy. And you might be thinking, hey, isn't that not accomplishing anything? But you have to keep in mind that the enemies can't scale, but we can. We can scale. Right, let me... We're leaving the nether slots empty. We're just going for health. We're going for less damage from all sources and a nature crippler, if I can find it. There we go. And the trait slot is gonna be Sapphire Attunement. I think that's what it was called. A whole bunch of sigils. What? That's not... Oh, was I reading the trait name and not the trait material? I think that's probably what happened. Or let me go back to the bestiary. Where are you? You so and so. All right. Giant sapphire. Right. Giant sapphire is what I need. All right. Let me go into this. Giant sapphire. Let's get this done. And let's put another Clayman down. Or should we just do an Archangel's Blessing? You know what? Let's go for an Archangel's Blessing on this one. I think we want a good mix of, you know, Clayman and Archangel. Alright, so now, socket. There we go. Perfect. And, let me look at your trait 3. We can get rid of the immunity to confused and put like rapid regeneration, but let's see how well we do. But first of all, we've got equip. the things that we just got. So let's equip in place of oh, in place of the gold boots and the OK sword, we now have the oh, hang on, need to. We now have the GOTG boots 1 and 2. Alright, I think enough dilly-dallying. Let's just go. Let's fight this dude. We gotta fight this guy like 37 times, so gotta start somewhere. One thing I will do also is while I was farming, I lowered the volume on the game just because I was having, when you have lots of small clips, you know, the fragmented background sound, it sometimes sounds pretty bad when you stitch it together. But I think it's time to raise the volume just slightly. There we go. Oh, we get some buffs to start out with. Alright. Now, here's how we're gonna do it. We're gonna be doing, Clayman on my Animatus. My Clayman on the Animatus. Everybody else is gonna be... Oh god, this is... Everybody else is gonna be, either casting Archangel's Blessing or getting rid of debuffs. In this case, I could go either way. Let's just do a nice Archangel. And Meraxis is going to confuse them. And hopefully, now that you are confused, okay, hopefully now that you are confused, you're going to be hitting your own people some of the time. How much damage you'll actually do is questionable, because obviously the main way to do damage is going to be something like, you know, our own proper damaging spells. Like, let's just do Finger of Death, you know. And look, we've won, but this is only level 13. We get some mana, we get an emblem, some emblems, and now the way, and we get an achievement for beating him a 4th time. But the way this episode is gonna go is we're gonna try and keep going until we've beaten this guy at level 50. Each time he's gonna get slightly more difficult. Each time it's gonna be a bit more lopsided in terms of him having more of a stat advantage compared to us. So let's just do a quick Archangel. And the reason I'm doing this guy first is because the guide that I'm going to be using to build my eventual Gate of the Gods party has singled out Appocranox as an annoying fight. And being an annoying fight means it's gonna be something that I would like to get out of the way early on if I can. Just the way things are going means it's looking to me like this fight is... yeah, it's definitely going to be on the annoying side. Our Dreadwhite is doing fantastic work being a lightning rod for all the damage that we are not taking thanks to him provoking. Occasionally, Appocranox is casting some spells that do area of effect that target the whole party, but by and large, he is not able to do a lot of damage to us. At least for now. At least for now. We have to do 35 more of these battles. And how long has this video gone? Probably like half an hour. Well, not quite half an hour, but... silenced is fun. Alright. Start off with a good Clayman. You know what, let's just do an Entangling Roots, because the fewer turns his guys take, the better. I think that's gonna speed things up quite a bit. Right, now we just do it the old-fashioned way. Keep on taking our turns until he eventually until our Animator eventually gets a chance to go. And if the Dreadwhite does get a chance to go, then it's very important that we provoke. Okay, this is kind of bad, because somehow our Dreadwhite lost the provoke, but we killed them anyway. But you can see things are getting potentially tough, and we keep getting emblems, we keep getting mana that we're not really spending. But you know what? That's okay. Let's keep on going hard as we can. 16 now. 16 now. That's our 6th win. Alright. Alright, good stuff. Start off with a nice Clayman. Mimic should definitely do some roots. Oof, he's doing heavy damage to our Dreadwhite. Heavy damage indeed. Ah, this might be a fool's errand. But I think we're fine. Let's do an Archangel first. And now let's do Clayman. Like, if we're able to get through the first couple of turns, then we have a pretty good time. But if we don't, that's when things get rough. And the higher we get in levels, the more deadly this guy's gonna get. So far, at least in these early battles, so far we're getting through it. I don't know if there are any like skins or any decorations that we might get while doing this. But if there are, it would be nice to see them. Alright. Right. Agile and silenced. Alright, that might help us. Alright, start off with a nice Clayman. And follow up with a nice entanglement. Okay. The confusion actually is helping us quite a bit. Alright, now let's do it the classic way. Alright. Keep on going. Keep on doing what we're doing. I think this is gonna be the make or break thing as we go deeper and as we go towards level 50, is can we somehow finger of death, keep going, keep our dread white. Oh hey, a skin. I was just wondering if we had any skins to find. Can we keep our dread white healthy? There's one thing we can do, is we can go to unsocket the helmet. So, do I want to lose the spell gem slots though? I don't know if I do. Let me also take a look at some of my nether stones. Oh. So now this could be good, or Harbinger. Like just more defense, like just a small amount of stats. That's not. That's not. That's not. Right. That's... Oh, no traits there. That's actually not bad. This one could be useful for our other thing. Okay, let's see. What does Death Siphon do? Wait, what was that? Okay, that's interesting. Oh. I think I think that's our second netherstone with confrontation on it. So I'm just gonna look at a couple other things, and if I don't see anything... If I don't see any other thing that looks like it's gonna obviously help us, I'll back up. Pack up? Do direwolves help us at all? There, this is interesting. But how often are our enemies gonna be healing? But you know what? I'm just gonna go. Let's see how deep we can get. Level 18. Let's go. Level 18. Let's go. And it's like, what can we do to improve our early survivability? Getting a snare definitely helps. Getting a snare definitely helps us out a lot. So it seems to me that a good way to do it is to do Clayman followed by an Archangel's Blessing. And if we're lucky, then we'll get the Archangel happening automatically. If we're unlucky, then it'll take a little bit of time. Yeah. This is kind of what we like to see. One other thing I'm noticing is that our these battles aren't really going into the fatigue stage. Not really. So maybe we can get rid of that anointment. Maybe we can get rid of that anointment in favor of something that boosts our defense even more. Because it seems to me that the most dangerous part of this these battles isn't gonna be the late battle, because if we survive a little while, we're probably gonna carry on surviving. So let's take a look at our anointments, right? So what can we put? Sinistry, what's that? No. Is there stats? That's interesting. Taking less damage based on damage already taken. Let's take a look. Because we already have inner light. What about this? What about that? What about... No, don't want that. Yeah, we've already considered this, and it doesn't really work for us. Lost in the Echo. What does this do? Oh, no. This is bomb stuff. Yeah. No, we don't really need that. Oh, that's not gonna do a thing either. Okay. This is interesting. Well, yeah, let's go with Helping Hand. What's this? Hang on. What is this? Take 10% less damage for each buff gained from your trick slots. So what are our trick slots? let's look at this. No, I think we kind of need that. I think we kind of need that. So then what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Let's first of all take out the anointment that that I said we would take out. Stimulation, gone. Rigor, no. Yeah, let's look at page 2 for a second. You know what? This sounds pretty great. Taunting and protected. And then our Dreadwhite can do other things other than having to provoke. You know what? That sounds good to me. That sounds good to me. And our Dreadwhite is going to have protected at the start of the battle. So, that's gonna, I think, be a nice bit of extra damage reduction on top of everything else. Alright, let's go now. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, I think we've got this. I think we got this in the bag. We've got to do this. Oh my! Why is my animators provoking? That's kind of ruining everything. Have I done something that's somehow caused this to happen? Because my Animatus is also... Oh, whenever one of my creatures gains a buff, the Animatus also gains it. I mean, no, I'm okay with the Animatus also having protected. Long run, I think it'll help us out the same amount. So I can do... this. Didn't get any of those lucky where's my wormhole? There's my wormhole. Didn't get any of those lucky Archangel's blessings, but we did win fairly easily. Alright. At least for now. At least for now. Oh, he's still alive. These battles are getting tough. But I mean, at this point, can't we just do this, right? And we've beaten you yet again. And let's just keep going. Let us just keep going as far as we can. This is going to be 20. And then 30 eventually, and then 40, and then 50. Alright. Silence should help us out quite a bit. Yeah, what's happening is that when our Dreadwhite gains taunting and protected, then the rest of us are also... Sorry, not the rest of us. The Animatus is also gaining that. But alright. Gonna have to get a nice Archangel going. Alright, let's keep on going. Clayman? I think we should be able to kill this guy. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, there we go. So, this battle is a little bit dependent on the luck you get early on. But, you know what? It, so far isn't that bad. So far being the key word there. And it seems like the creatures that accompany him change every time, so that could also have a bit of an impact. Could also have a bit of an impact. Alright, what to do? Let's get Archangel first. Alright, now do... Would have been lovely to get an Archangel's Blessing there, but it wasn't quite. Wasn't quite in the cards. Alright, let's try and do this. Alright, that's another win. We'll take a look at all of these skins later on. I'm sure some of them are going to be really great, but I don't want to start patting myself on the back just yet. I want to get through this to the best degree that I can. All the way to 50. By the way, not all of the gods are going to have a thing where you can get a buff and then a debuff the enemy. This is just because in the Blood Grove, in Appocranox's base realm, there are these objects, and the game just uses this same room, which is, you know, the Blood Grove combat room, and the combat rooms have these things in them. It's either intended or, you know, it's just a result of them copy-pasting. Either way, long story short, for certain other gods, they won't have things in these little rooms that will help us. We will just be there with our build and nothing else. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Let's see what we got here. We're gonna have to... You know, let's start with this. Oh no, I should always start with the Clayman, just in case we then get an Archangel's Blessing. Right, lesson learned. Lesson learned. Learned. Alright. Alright. It feels so great to get these Archangel's Blessings. Oh, we got a few more than we needed, but that, you know, it's fine. That's RNG for you. Sometimes you don't get them at all. Sometimes you get way more than you possibly know what to do with. Alright, now they're gonna take a bunch of turns. Nothing we can do about it. But we should be pretty well protected. Yeah. Check something. How does Star Pact do? Pretty well. I think at this stage, any sort of damaging spell will finish them off. And both of our spells will eventually kill off the entire party if we kill a single member of them, because of the subsequent corpse explosions that will start triggering. Alright, oh, on to level 23. And how long has the episode gone? We are getting close to 1 hour. And we still have about 27, well, exactly 27 of these to go. Alright, let's get this done. If I really wanted to play this more efficiently, I would give more members of my party the proper Clayman spell, rather than just the ethereal version, because you know then they'd be able to double cast it and so on. But I'm also lazy. Look at this garbage that they've done, wasting our turns with their stupid debuffs. Okay, eventually one of us is gonna take a turn, and then we'll show these guys, and then we'll show these guys. Alright, you have to provoke. Okay, this is annoying, man. Like, they've wasted so many of my turns with like this frozen debuff. It's unreasonable. Just let me have it. Fuck, man, fuck this. Oh my god. You're gonna have to provoke. I mean, somehow we're damaging them. Why do we have permanent freeze? Some nonsense has happened. Is it, man? Okay, finally, that stupid freeze is gone. Okay, this was so annoying. So annoying. Whatever, man. Whatever, dude. That's a bunch of garbage. But, I mean, we beat them in the end. Beat them in the end. That's what matters. Yet another win. Let's keep going. We gotta do quite a few of these. And I'm not gonna cut any of it out. I'm gonna keep going until either we've put an end to this man's tyranny, his reign of terror, or until we hit a brick wall and then we can't go any further. Either way, it's gonna be interesting to see where we land. Right. No shenanigans with them freezing us this time. which is good. Would have been nice if we had inflicted confusion upon the big guy in the middle there, but it's fine. It's okay. I think this makes more sense. Yeah, I think this is let's just do an Archangel in case we need to do some more health farming. Jeez, okay, come on. Finger of Death. Seriously, dude, you're gonna... Alright, whatever, Oh, yeah, I forgot. We don't have our extra rabid dementias. You know what? Just fucking die. Just fucking die, people. There we go. So far, we're sticking in. We're surviving. We're thriving. Well, maybe not thriving, but, you know, we're not getting instantly wiped. Hopefully this is a trend that continues. That's fucking awful, dude. Are you... You silenced him. I'm gonna have to... You silenced my mimic, you piece of fucking garbage. See, that nonsense like this can happen and completely disrupt all of your carefully laid plans. Alright. Come on. Come on. Like, why did you have to silence my mimic? What did the poor guy ever do to you? Alright, a bunch of them are about to take their turns. I want to try and get this battle done in this turn if I can. Jeez. Fucking just stop it, dude. Alright. Yeah, let's... There we go. Alright. That's another win. We're gonna keep on going. Another interesting thing that we've learned is that the other creatures that the god has with them change from battle to battle, which can potentially affect how difficult the fight is. Because this time, we didn't have any piece of garbage silencing our mimic. So our entire approach to the beginning of the battle is different because of that. The entire approach is different and a lot more straightforward. I'm gonna be glad when we're done fighting this guy, because I'm sick of him taking all of these extra actions. It's really obnoxious, but what are you gonna do? It's part of what makes this a challenging fight. Alright. You know what? I'm gonna have to try to do this, even though I don't think we have enough gas in the tank to I don't think we have enough gas in the tank to kill him on this turn. Yeah, not quite. Not quite, but if we give you another turn, then we should be able to... Alright. There we go. There we go. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. Right. Alright, I mean, we're hanging in there. We're hanging in there. Level 27. And the battles aren't even being that long, now that I'm thinking about it. It's still gonna be a long video. Don't get me wrong. It's gonna be a long-ass video. A long-ass episode, because I'm not cutting out any of this. This is... Yes, it's a grind, yes, it's a slog, but it's also part of, you know, the prestige endgame stuff. You know, the stuff that is at the very apex of, you know, the... Like, one of the things that proves that you've mastered this game is how well you've done in these, Gate of the Gods fights. Oh, please stop. Alright. Rapid regeneration would help us out quite a lot, you know? Now that I'm thinking about it. Or, wait, is rapid regeneration for all creatures or just, like, individual creatures? I don't know for sure. You know what? Let's do an Archangel. Provoke. It's rare for the Dread White to actually get a turn. And do one of these. Now I think we might have enough. Might have enough to deliver a knockout blow. Whoa. Except my Animator lost his turn. It's fucking annoying. We can give him his turn back though. Just by doing this. Please stop, dude. Please stop. Alright. Okay. Yeah, not quite enough gas in the tank to kill him there. But if we... give you another turn, then you'll be fine. Oh god, yeah. I can see why the guide has singled this out as an annoying fight. And... even the corpse explosions weren't enough to kill them. These guys are getting tanky as hell. Tanky as hell. But we've only got 22 more. We've done... I think we started at 13. I think we've beaten him 15 times. So we're getting up there. We're getting up there. Alright. Start off with a nice... follow up with a nice entanglement. Most of them lose their turns, that's good. And now we do it... I could really be doing this so much more effectively, but for now, this is working. For now, this is working. Oh, that... Oh. My hand slipped. I cast it on the wrong... On the wrong person. On the wrong person. But it's okay, we're fine. We are fine, we are totally fine. And I'm just gonna give you another turn. And I think this should be enough to win. Oh jeez, come on. Alright. Give me Finger of Death. I'm so glad these guys don't have any way to seal our spell gems, because that would be so irritating. I'm sure we'll have to deal with that problem with other fights, but at least this one. At least this one is so far manageable. Disarmed. The damage against our Dread White is once again starting to pile up. Nice, Archangel, that's what I like to see. If we're lucky, we'll get another one. Nice. I don't even think we need to do anything, but we might as well do this. The luck definitely went our way in this battle. All right, come on, let's get this done. Oh yeah, you're not gonna like what's about to happen. As soon as I can find my spell, there we go. Yeah, wiped out instantly. There we go. And suddenly we're at level 30. Alright. Disarmed again. Alright. Alright. Nice, Archangel. Nice, Archangel. One thing we could have done is we could have farmed the card set that makes Snared better. Okay, one annoying thing is that they've... Yeah, what the... Man, why... Why is my Animator's frozen? I even used Greater Dispel. I think I wasted a turn doing that. Alright, you know what? Oh god. Okay, I think our Animator is gonna take a turn. Okay, that's good. That is good. But do we have enough offensive? Yes. enough offensive capabilities to take them down. That is victory number 30. Well, level 30. We didn't necessarily beat him that many times because you can start from level 10. Let's keep going. Keep going. Another 20 wins to go. We've done 17 or 18. He's having a hard time injuring us, which is what I like to see. All right. Yep, sometimes you don't get the luck going your way, and you don't get the extra casts of the spells that you could have gotten, but that's okay. That's fine. All it takes is a single Archangel's Blessing after we've gained a bit of health, and essentially we've made ourselves invincible. What I'll do is I'll give this a little bit more, because I think maybe we need a little bit more. And for this, I'll do it easy. I'll do this. I think we have enough to take you down. Let's go ahead and test that. Yes, we do. Perfect. Perfect. Just keep. This is gonna be such a like a weird episode, but it's gonna be. I mean, it's gotta be done. I either do it this way or I skip all of it, and I don't think I'd feel comfortable skipping it. Just because these are like the very end of the end game content, like these achievements. And if I just skipped to the end and said, "Oh hey, I beat this guy off screen," and I'll, you know, maybe I'll describe how I did it, but not actually show you. Then what's the point of the series, right? Then I'll just finish the game by myself and I'll just tell you about how, right? Because at a certain point you just have to acknowledge that yes, this is gonna be a grind, but we both understand. We knew what we were getting into when we either started playing this game or started watching a playthrough of this game, or both. I'm one of those people, I like watching playthroughs of games that I'm currently playing. Just because I like to see how other people are doing, if they're struggling with the same things that I'm struggling with, if they have some clever tactics that I hadn't considered, or, you know, just enjoying seeing people do things a different way. And seeing what kind of things they're getting up to. But, like, we both knew what kind of game this was. We both knew episodes like this were gonna happen, right? There's no getting around it. This game is gonna have parts that are a real grind. And we're definitely gonna have to spend some more time buffing ourselves, I do believe. Yeah, he is having a hard time as well. All right, you know what? Let's see how well this works. All right. Yeah, when you are that close to winning, then any amount of damage is gonna send you over the edge. Anyway, let's keep on going. 33. Oh, we're getting through this quicker than I thought we would. But still, a lot of time is being lost to the fact that he's taking so many extra turns. I'm hoping that some of these other fights are going to be less... like, not quite as long as this one. So... I probably should have also set up macros for this fight. But you know what? It's fine. It's okay. Nice Archangel. Should we do another Archangel? You know what? Why not do another Archangel? Because we should be at as close to full health as we can before the before Meraxus and the Ebony Ant get their turn, because then they have the double Clayman. Nice. Nice. And I think I'm just gonna do a wormhole. Give you a turn. Yeah, okay. Now that he is done casting his spells, we will cast our spell. And we will win. And you're dead? Slowly but surely, we're getting pretty deep. Getting pretty deep. And I'm getting the sense that if he hasn't, you know, mustered up the offensive capability to take us down now, he's not gonna find it between level 35 and level 50. Unless his scaling gets very crazy, which I can't rule out. But from what I know, I don't think things are looking good for him. From what I understand about how the scaling worked, at least in version 1.0. It might be... What the... Who fucking blighted us? Who is the piece of garbage that thought it'd be a funny idea to blight us? Piece of... Can you... Like, just the nerve on these guys blighting us. Like, seriously, man. Outrageous. Outrageous. Absolutely just despicable. The reason I had to get rid of Blight is because without it, we can't get our health back. Right? We don't have our anti-Blight equipment because we're not fighting Saint Althea. Anyway, now that that annoying distraction has been dealt with, let me just get back to business as usual. We still don't have enough to take this guy out. I can tell that we don't have enough, so I'm just going to do another Clayman. I'll do another Clayman. With Meraxus, I'll do Wormhole. Sorry for the sniffling. I do have a slight cold. But this is definitely going to be more than enough. And now he's dead. And now they are dead. Alright. Let's keep on going. 35. We'll just... Let's... Like, every 5 battles we win is another milestone. It's another 10% of the total. Disarmed. We seem to be getting that quite often. Fuck off. Shuffle the timeline. Pieces of fucking garbage. Well, that was great. Not only did we get Archangel's Blessings, but we also randomly got Clayman cast on the correct target. Yeah, let's do Archangel. So despite this battle having started in annoying fashion, we're doing okay. We're doing okay. But we don't have enough to take you out just yet. But we will soon. What I'll do is I'll try and waste as many of their turns as I can. Please stop. Yeah, I'll just wait for my turn. Thank you very much. Please stop. Please stop. See, yeah, this is the main thing that's causing this battle to go longer than it should. He's taking a bunch of turns, and even though he's not doing much with them, he's still wasting a lot of our time. And that's another one of those milestones I mentioned, because now we only have 15 more. Alright. It's gonna be a, like I said, long video. And I'll put it in the video description as well. People need to be aware that this is gonna be a bit of a grind. But you know what? That's just how it's got to be. All right. At least I've settled into a nice rhythm for the battle. He's frozen my Animators again. Piece of garbage. Nearly killed Meraxes, which that's a bit of a surprise that he just randomly did that much damage. Alright, keep on provoking. There's no way we're gonna have enough damage to take them out, but let's just check. Yeah, not quite. We didn't have enough health, and plus he also got a bit stronger between this battle and the last. Although I think now we should be fine. Please stop. Let me have my turn. There we go. There we go. Fuck you. And the rest of your crew. There we go. Oh, we're getting there. We're getting there. Visible and disarmed. Yeah, when he hits us with the area of effect spell, it is getting pretty damaging. might have to do something about that soon. But for now, I think we can just keep going. Yeah, there's no way we have enough to take him out. Let's just entangle some more roots. And let's do this. And I think pretty soon we'll just let our animator take his turn as he normally does. Yeah, we'll just do this. Finger of Death is gonna easily win. There we go. Ooh, okay, yeah. There are some changes I'm thinking about making, but for now, let's just go. Let's just go 38. Oop. We want to make sure we're getting it at the highest level we can. 38. Blind. Oh my God. Things are getting a little dicey. He nearly killed Meraxis again. And I'm not sure how I'll handle it if he does successfully kill Meraxis. In fact, he's gonna... Ooh, he very nearly killed Meraxis that time. What are we gonna do about this situation? It's looking kind of grim, but let's do this. He's got rebirth for some odd reason. Alright, Ebony Ant can do this as long as we survive. Then we are doing pretty well. Alright, let's... Nope! Oh! I cast Wormhole on his Terror Hound. What an awful misclick. I mean, it's not gonna really cost us the battle or anything, but it's just gonna be annoying. And my Animator is frozen again, so that's gonna be annoying. Okay, this was annoying, but I think we are fine. Even though he has rebirth, we'll deal with that. Please stop. Please stop. Where is it? Okay, there we go. Fuck off, dude. What is he? What the fuck is giving him rebirth? Fuck off, dude. What? Artifact? Man, fuck off, dude. What? Fuck off, dude. Fuck off. Night. This is such an annoying... such an annoying artifact for him to have. Anyway. Hopefully that doesn't happen too often. Now we need to... do something about you, right? Attack and speed. Should we just give attack damage? No. That's not gonna help us. I think we need to give a damage reduction to Meraxis. I think maybe this is the reason why you are struggling to survive. All right, let's go to... Yeah, okay. This we can't do anything about unless we completely change. And arguably we should change it to like a health boosting thing. And now let's go socket. Let's just give you just health. Or should we give you health and defense? Like a mixture of health and defense? Or just... Let's try health defense and let's see if... What did I put? Where was it? Health defense is pale amber, okay. And then armor scrap. Alright. Hopefully this means you're gonna be less squishy. But we'll find out. We'll find out as we go and fight Appocranox at level 39. Now, so far it feels fine, right? So far it feels okay. Alright, now we get a bunch of turns. Now we can do this. Okay, cool. And now we can do this. And now we can do this. Might even have enough. I think we can. Oh yeah. Whoa! Why did we lose our turn? Because you're frozen. Okay, that's annoying. But we can deal with this. all we need to do is wormhole. And not accidentally wormhole one of his people. Jeez, come on. Come on. Finger of death. You're dead. Fingered you to death. Yeah, how do you feel about that? Didn't like that. Yeah, I didn't think so. Alright, we're about to hit another milestone. This is going to be level 40. And then we will be in the last stretch. That's a good one. Silenced is good. Our Dreadwhite is silenced. I'm totally okay with that. Totally okay with that. I don't like how many of our people have debuffs that are... Fuck off! That are wasting their turns. This is going to be an annoying fight, but I think it's worthwhile to do a greater dispel early. So many Archangel's blessings that I wish could have happened at other times, but that's okay. Excuse me, just a bit of sniffling because of the cold. Come on. Yeah, we're doing okay, despite the annoyance early on. We don't have enough to kill this guy, though. Alright. Dreadwhite, you're gonna have to provoke. And I think now, yeah, we should just try and do this. Again, don't give him an extra turn. Come on. Come on. Yeah, I think we're fine. We're totally fine. Let me just check how long we've been going. An hour and 38 minutes. And we still have 10 battles to go. Still have 10 battles to go. God of the Hunt. We're into the final 10. We're below 500 keys as well. That's okay. We're not gonna do all of these in one go. We're gonna like do a few, and then we'll go back to regular rounds, and that'll help us, you know, carry on stockpiling keys. Oh god. Oh, that was a nice start of battle Clayman. I like that. I'm also gonna like it when we do this. I'm also gonna like it when we do this. And let's just do kind of something like this. Would have been nice to get a Clayman then, but that's okay. Would have been nice to get some Archangel's blessings there, and we did get one. Not sure what happened to my Animator's turn. So you know what, just provoke. I think we have enough to win, so let's just do a wormhole. Not a lot of variation in the strategy that we're employing. It's just survive the early turns. Then once you've built up enough of a stat advantage, just take him out. Of course, the amount of stats you'll have to build keep going up because he does gain like, I don't know, like 500 levels in between every round that you do. I'm just gonna try and bulldoze this guy again because I think we were pretty close to killing him. There we go. Excuse me. All right. Getting close. Single digits now. In terms of what is left for us to do. Agile and disarmed. Alright. Again. Do this. And follow up with this. The snare is pretty bad, but not bad enough for me to drastically change my plans. Because we need to gain some health anyway. I'll wait until we're ready to start hitting him, and then I'll get rid of the debuffs. Alright. You know what? We can get rid of the debuffs now. And then we can do this. And I think we should be fine now. Just give me a chance to go. There we go. All right. Let's deal with you. You're dead. Your friends are dead. And frankly, I don't even know why you bothered showing up. But I guess you're not at maximum level yet, so we'll wait until you hit level 50 before we do any more trash talking. So let's go back. 43, we're getting pretty close. We started at level, I think, 13 or 14. Now we're deep into the 40s. Oh, that's bad. That's really bad. Okay, how do we do this? Let's entangle some roots. I really was depending a lot on that 50% triggering. Alright. Now we need to be very intelligent. Okay, this is the first one where he's hitting us hard. We've kind of survived. Maybe this isn't going to be the cakewalk that I thought it was going to be. Like, out of nowhere! Maybe we're finally crossing the threshold where he's got a bit of a spring in his step. Right, we've got provoke. Right, that's got to happen. So despite a very rocky start. We survived. And we were able to pull out yet another victory. Oh, my Animator was frozen. He lost his turn. Alright. Okay, somebody's gonna have to... Oh my god, fuck this. Ugh. But you're gonna have to provoke. The Mimic should be able to act and should be able to do Greater Dispel. Now we should be able to do Wormhole and win. But man, that damage that he was doing to us early on, and we've got to do 5 more levels? Oof. I think we might have bitten off more than we can chew. Finger of Death. I mean, when we're getting through pretty easily. Let's take a look at our anointments, shall we? Our anointments. Shimmer is great. Like, what else do we have that could even help? This could be good. Increasing potency of stat gain. What is Alpha actually doing for us? Oh yeah, no, that's pretty important. Yeah, Reaver is pretty good. Reaver is pretty good. We've got our damage reduction like dialed in. There's not a lot more we can do on that front. Not without unlocking more anointments altogether. So what can we do in terms of nether stones? Anything? No. What was the trait where we gain stats every turn? This Ur Harbinger could be good. Death's Call on Provoke. We have a small amount of health. We have even more health and defense. Arcane on damage, health and speed as well. Could this help us out? I mean, it might. Let's just throw it on. So let's put it on the Mimic. I think the Mimic needs a bit of extra health. Defense and speed right now. Upgrade that. Okay. And we're just gonna throw in our most expensive netherstone on it. Yeah, let's just see how this goes. Defense and speed. Let's make this health and defense. Because you're a mimic, you don't need speed. You do not need speed. It was pale amber, right? Health and defense. I don't know if that's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. Alright, come on. Alright. Pale amber, yep. Pale amber. And let's see how much this even helps. If at all. As we go in to fight this guy at level 44. Blind. It's getting dicey for sure. For sure. Yeah, it's getting tough, but as long as we can survive this first round, then it's gonna become difficult for him to injure us. But if we aren't able to do that, then we are gonna be in for a lot of pain. Yeah, if we can survive the first couple turns, then we're basically golden. But as we go deeper into the 40s, I think we might hit a point where he is gonna start really threatening our ability to survive the first couple of turns. And that's gonna be a difficult thing to navigate. Alright, Mimic, please. I do not want these people taking a whole bunch of turns. Yeah, just do this. At this point, I think we can just wait for... we can just wait for this guy. I'm just gonna defend, because we've got more than enough to take him down. Alright. Oof. Starting to sweat a little here. Yeah, he's dead. If we can... The pattern so far is the same. If we can make it through the first couple turns, then we are doing okay. But if ever he starts like killing us outright, then that'll be a problem. Looks like we're gonna survive this one as well. Except, fuck off, one of our people lost their turn, or they shuffled the timeline, or some other garbage. Yeah, they shuffled the timeline. Okay, that's fine. And my Dreadwhite lost his turn. Okay, that's okay. That's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. There we go. Luckily, we got some Archangel's blessings. Oof. Okay. Right. Having made it through the difficult part, we are gonna win this battle as well. Okay. So let's count our blessings. What I'll do with the Mimic is I'll do Entangling Roots. And with you, might as well just, I don't know, do more clay action if I can find my other clay. There we go. Alright. Alright. Okay. Right, Ebony Ant, I think it's time for us to try and end this battle. God, I feel like a sneeze coming on. Like just the beginnings of a sneeze where you feel like maybe you're gonna sneeze and then it goes away, and then it's just, now that it's in your mind, you're constantly like, when is this sneeze gonna and why are they suddenly strong against us? Whatever. Fuck these guys, they're dead. And that's another milestone crossed. We've beaten him at level 45. We are truly in the final stretch now, but the question is, are we gonna... If we can reach level 50, we'll win. If we can reach level 50, we'll win. Because then I can just rely on luck. I don't mind if the battle goes long. But if he starts wiping us before we even get to that point, then that's gonna be the tough thing. What I'm gonna try is something a little bit different. This battle, I'm gonna do Clayman. Ooh, I was gonna say with the Mimic, I'll do an Archangel's Blessing instead, but we got lucky in that we got a free Archangel's Blessing. So we are gonna win. We are gonna win. That should definitely do this. You know what? I should do an Archangel. And now I should do Claymat. I do not think we have enough to kill this guy. I mean, we can try. I did a lot of damage, but not quite enough. In fact, if we bring you back, and if we target him again, we can kill him. Right. Except that wasn't enough. All right. Should probably. Yeah, I'll do this. You know what? Fuck it. Feign death. There we go. Alright. We're getting ever closer. Ever closer. Berserk and Disarm doesn't really help us. Alright, hit us hard, but we survived. As long as we're surviving, we're thriving. And now we just do it the old-fashioned way. Does he have like infinite dodge or something? I feel like we haven't hit him and caused him to be confused in quite a while. Alright. 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 Do this. I think we have enough to kill him, so I'll do Greater Dispel. And having done that, you get one more, just to make sure. And just do me a wormhole, please. Alright. We go. Oh, you're still taunting. Oh, because you have taunting. That's right. You're still provoking because you have taunting. You don't need to provoke. I should have realized this ages ago. I've been a fool. I've been wasting potential turns with the Dreadwhite. But at least I realize it now. At least I realize it now. Alright, where are my spells? Why were we strong with him that time? Did somebody change his class? Like we were weak against him in the previous battle, and now we're strong? I don't know. He must be in his desperation in these last few battles, just trying all kinds of crazy tactics to try and throw us off. It hasn't worked against him, against us yet. Ooh, and this is bad for him. I think this means his spells are going to be less effective. Yeah, I'm sorry, buddy. I don't know what to tell you. You are about to lose again. You're about to lose again. And as soon as we cast that first Archangel's Blessing, from that point onwards, we're essentially unkillable. He's got fucking rebirth again, probably from an artifact. That's gonna be annoying. Alright, Mimic, please do some more roots. I don't want these guys wasting our time. There we go. Rough Dancer can do... Wait, what? Did I cast... I think I cast the wrong spell. Alright. Our Dreadwhite will still be provoking. Yes. Good. Animatus, is this... We don't quite have enough to kill him. I hate that he's got Rebirth. That's gonna make things so annoying. Alright, now, Mimic, please Wormhole, or Ebony Ant, please Wormhole. Man, fuck this guy. I really don't like the fact that he's got some nonsense. Because it's a boss fight, we can't even stop him from resurrecting. Not in the usual way, anyway. Fuck this guy, man. The combination... Oh. Does he have 100%? Does this motherfucker have 100% chance? Fuck off, dude. He's not even doing damage. Like, oh my god. Fuck this guy, man. Fuck off, dude. Just fuck off. That was annoying. That was really annoying. We are at level 49. Level 49. Invisible. Okay, silenced. Sure. He did a lot more damage, but again, not quite enough. Not quite enough. And now... Gotta be careful. Ooh, that guy hit us quite a few times. I think we're fine. I think we're fine. I think we are just fine. All we need to do is this. Right. But we're gonna win. We basically already know that we've won. Alright, Red White. Now that I know you can do other things, please do this, or actually do this. Do this. And I think now what I can do is I can try and force a victory by doing a wormhole. And let us let's do a worm. Oh, let's do a finger of death. There we go. There we go. Dead, fucking dead. And now just one left, just one to go. Summon a god. Let's fight Appocranox for probably, hopefully, the final time. It's not even that much higher level than the previous one, so if he didn't kill us last time, he's not gonna kill us this time. Famous last words, perhaps, but yeah, he's silenced as well. He's in bad shape. He's in really bad shape. I need to entangle some roots. And the first... of course he's gonna blight us in the final battle. Of course he's gonna do that. Wouldn't be a proper fight without a twist somehow, but he's got nothing left. I really don't see how he's gonna pull himself out of this one. Yeah, let's just do Archangel. Jeez, come on. Why is he? Where is he getting... Oh. Why is he casting so many of these spells is what I'm wondering. Anyway, let's not worry about that too much. Let's just do this. And we've won. We have won. We have beaten Meraxis at level 50. It took quite a while. It's close to 2 hours long, I think. Oh, it's more than 2 hours long, but you know what? 2 hours well spent. So we're about to get one of the more annoying gods just completely out of the way. Well, not completely. We'll have to beat him at level 10 to ascend other specializations, but beating him level 10 is going to be really, like, it's going to be trivial. Beating him level 50, that did require some a bit of intelligence in how to construct our build, how to modify our build, and there we go, we get some more emblems, some more mana, and we should be getting an achievement very shortly? There we go. I was like, was I off by 1? No. I was not off by 1. And you can keep going, but I'm just gonna end it at level 50 because there's no point. This is the in this line of achievements, this is the final one, and now that we've beaten him, let me confirm for you that what I have said is indeed correct. These are the achievements we got. First for just beating him 10 times, and then for beating him all the way to level 50. So let's take a look at the God achievements. Some of the ones that we've earned. These are the donation ones, these are the empowering ones, the false god, the favorite. Okay, there's a whole lot of these. Gate of the Gods, here we go. Appocranox all the way to 10, although I guess I should show you one of the unearned ones just to confirm to you that it does only go all the way to 10. Look at Anelta, for instance, at the top of the page. Anelta 7, sorry, Anelta 8, followed by 9, and then 10, and for beating at level 50. And then it ends at that. You can keep on fighting this guy indefinitely, but I'm gonna stop when we hit level 50, because even this was a bit of an ordeal. But it's done. It's done, and I wish you'd get something else, like some visual thing similar to the star that you get when you beat him level 10. Like when you beat him level 50, I wish there like maybe a color change or something. But no, we at least know that we have beaten him at level 50, and that is enough for our purposes at the Gate of the Gods. Before I end this episode, let's take a look at some of the skins that we found. Where is... I think Avatar type creatures. Chroma... Okay, where... Here we go, these are the Avatar type creatures. Brutality is one of the Appocranox. Ooh, the skull he's wearing is broken. You can see part of his real face. I like this one a lot. Then there's Halloween Appocranox. He's, I guess, in a costume, perhaps. And then some of these other ones that we've already looked at. But yeah, we got two achievements. Sorry, two skins. I don't know if there are more to be earned. If there are, we can always revisit this guy later on. And I don't even think we'd have to fight him at level 50 for that. But yeah, we got this one. We got this one. And with that, I think I'm gonna call an end to this episode. When we come back, I think rather than immediately going in and fighting another god, what I'll do is I will construct the Gate of the Gods party. It's card week. I'm tempted to do some farming, but no. I think we're done farming. And card week is going to keep cycling over and over. And as we saw, we can get cards even when it's not card week. So I'm gonna resist the temptation, because I do want to do proper episodes. Like, as much as this episode was a grind, it feels a lot more satisfying in a way that you don't really get when you're just playing in small bits and pieces, right? Like, we had a big thing to do, we came, and then we did the whole thing, and now we can end this episode, all of us extremely satisfied with the progress that was made, and that's just how I like it. But yeah, when we come back, we are gonna construct the specialized Gate of the Gods killing party. This episode, I think genuinely it would have taken us about an hour and a half of just getting the party ready, and then I would have ended the episode then, because I wouldn't then do something that could potentially take 2 more hours. And so I didn't want to do that now, because I was eager to just get into some fights. I also wanted to see the build that we have for the Animator. Can it hold its own against one of the more annoying gods? And we learned that it can. So all in all, I think we can be pretty happy with this episode. Not only did we tick off one of the 30 targets for beating the Gate of the Gods at level 50, but we also found a couple skins in the process, and didn't even have to spend hours constructing a crazy new build to do it. So yeah, I'm very happy with this, and like I said, next episode we are going to be building our party. Now that I've gotten my fill, I've gotten my dose of combat, like level 50, like 37, 38 battles that we did in a row. I think I'm done with combat for a while, and when we come back, I will be happy to get into more, theory crafting and party construction, which is also a fun part of the game. But yeah, that's going to be the plan for next episode. For now, it is time for me to say thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed yourself. I won't blame you if you just minimized the episode and just listened to it in the background while you were doing other stuff. Especially after the first few fights, when it dawned on you that it's just going to be more than 35 battles of the same thing over and over again. But yeah, regardless, I'm glad that you stuck with me through it, or even if you just skipped to the end. Perfectly valid response. Regardless of what you did, I'm glad that you were around to at least witness the fact that we did deal with Appocranox, and I hope to see you in the next episode as well, and until then, take care.